Welcome friends, welcome to another module, and in this module we are going to discuss group discussion skills. Group discussion skills are very important in different stages of your life. In your undergraduate interviews, almost all the companies keep this round, group discussion round, to filter out candidates because there are a lot of candidates applying for one particular position. It becomes very important for the companies to filter out some candidates through this round. If you're an MBA aspirant, almost all the B schools have this particular round to evaluate your candidature. So it's very important for you to work on this skill. Let's say if you're sitting in a social setting, some of your friends are discussing about one particular topic. You have a lot of ideas, but you have to present it in a group setting so that you emerge as a person who knows stuff, right? So it's very important to work on your group discussion skills. How can you improve your group discussion skills? One thing you already know because we have discussed this before. It's very important for you to read things. Read about national stuff, read about international stuff, read good articles about the current affairs. Because once you become aware of different topics in breadth and depth, in any group discussion, you will have a lot more points to say. So let's get started. First point, whenever a group discussion is getting started, right, always try to take the lead. It shows your leadership quality. Let's say your group discussion topic is Delhi pollution is increasing year over year towards an alarming stage. So in this particular topic, you can take a center stage by starting the discussion that today friends, our topic is Delhi pollution. So let's get started by discussing how can we decrease the pollution or what are the common factors through which pollution in Delhi is increasing. I open the floor for all of you. So this shows your leadership qualities when you are taking the center stage by starting the topic. But be mindful that you're not just starting the topic for the sake of starting. Give the topic a particular direction for others to speak on. The panelist is very mindful of this particular quality. The next point is, don't try to make a lot of points. Don't try to jump in every other point the other participants are making. Try to make 2-3 quality points in the entire group discussion, and I'm sure that if your points are of great quality, you will make a great impression on the panelist. I've seen a lot of participants, I've seen a lot of candidates who are making a lot of points, who create a fixed market in the group discussion, and at the end, they get eliminated. The reason, or the simple reason, is that they are just repeating others' points. They're not paying respect to others' points, and they just try to highlight themselves in the eyes of the panelists that, oh, I'm making this point, I'm making this point, and I am speaking all the time. That's a very bad impression you can create on the panelists. So try to make quality points because quality wins over quantity every single time. The third point, and we have already discussed in the second point, is counter gracefully. Whenever you are giving a counter to somebody, you either agree to him. So if you agree to him, you say, I agree to your point, but I just want to add one more element to this particular point that you have made. Or if you disagree with his or her point, you can say that I respect your point, but I beg to differ. I beg to differ because of this reason. So you are being graceful, you're being respectful to others' points as well. In a group discussion setting, it's very important to put your point in a very respectful manner. At the same time, you should pay respect to others' points as well. Next point is present yourself as a team player. Whenever the discussion is going out of bound, let's say we are talking about Delhi pollution in this particular instance, and somebody is talking about other points like other issues which are not at all related to pollution. It's your responsibility to bring back the derailed train. You make a point, you can say something like, we are discussing something which is not in context of the topic of this particular group discussion. So let's bring back the derailed train and let's jump to the point that we are at. So you can act as a team player that you are bringing the discussion back to where it should be. The next point is, many a times it happens that you're not at all clear about what the topic is. The topic can be as abstract as Venezuela crisis. And let's say if you're not sure about Venezuela crisis, instead of taking the first step, you should let others speak that what the topic is all about, and take the second and third position in the queue and then make your point on top of others, because then you will be making an informed pointers, right? So it's very important for you to play smartly. If you're aware of the topic, jump like a leader. And if you're not so sure about the topic, let others speak. And once you get a little bit clarity about what the topic is, then you can make your point later on. So group discussion is all about playing it smartly, and it is something that can be learned by doing more and more practice. I can tell you all the points under the sun, but unless you do more and more practice, you will not be able to develop your group discussion skills. So for the participant of this particular course, we'll be coming up with live sessions where all of you can come together and discuss on different topics so that you can improve the skill a lot more. So stay tuned and thank you. We'll see you in the next module.